welcome to episode 4 Kings podcast. I am feeling myself tonight. I've been a little drained here, energy wise. Energy wise. Pause. But I got my fight back tonight, so I'll resume regular duties. It's your boy, aka Dad Hat.
I thought it was podcast.
Wait.
See? Then you be getting on me.
I was coming up with one. Not even throwing me off my game. That's all right. I'm coming back. Anyway. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Some milk.
I got you. Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen.
Hilarious.
What you got?
I'm talking about you, funny.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? What's up with it?
Huh?
Gotta roll with the punches, man. Hey, this 4 Kings podcast Aint. It's your boy C-Mac, aka Mikey Mike, in everybody's mouth like Mike and Ike's. I got the rest of the gang here tonight. We got KG. What did I call you earlier? I called you K-Dot. I sure did. That's K-Dot. Yeah. We got KG in the building, aka K-Dot, aka HBO, aka Dad Had Daddy. Wait a minute. Hold on. You want to go one? Wait a minute. Give him one. What you gonna call him?
Throw that thing.
Just to throw that thing. Shit. Daddy Salt and Pepper Poppy. It's the one known. Cagney McSlur.
The single mama slayer.
Oh,
you know what?
You just forever adding to the list.
That's what I
week.
Okay. First of his name.
Put some respect on it. All right.
Lord have mercy.
We got Miss Tres Leches over here.
I don't even like Tres Leches. I keep saying it.
We got Miss. How do you say Candace? In the
Gato.
Gato? Yeah. Gato. We got Miss Cat in the building. Senora Gato.
Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Oh my god!
And we got
I don't even want an introduction.
We got the Rainbow Coalition over there in the corner, look like a bag of Skittles.
You know what?
We got looking like a pack of now laters over there. Somebody's gonna want some. I'm just saying.
Now and later, you hear me?
Hello.
Lord, you know
got
what?
Jamie Buns in the building.
Hey y'all.
All right, and as you see by the nice title, it's called "Don't Speed, Stay in Your Lane." It ain't crowded over there.
It's not.
Man, there's so much to say within that. Just due to the simple fact that, people have an issue with staying in their own lane. And everything that we're going to discuss tonight is about basically staying in your goddamn lane. I don't know how else to simplify it. Say it again one more time for the one time, but folks need to
roll.
This is a certified hood classic.
I love how she did that one. All right. So, first and foremost, we had Rich Homie Quan who passed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden out the woodworks, all of these women were posting all of the stuff that he did with them and this and I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna forever. And then first of all, before I even get it off into this, I just found out what twin was.
What?
I heard twin, this, that, and that. I didn't want to accept it.
Okay.
But the way everybody keeps using it, I'm like, this is some bullshit. How can you call somebody fuck it, they got it, twin?
No, I don't got it.
I don't either.
So women be calling they boo thing twin.
And the twin is really for everybody, right? So like twin is like you just like me, I'm just like you. We twins, we identical. That's what that come from. But like it originally starts in gang culture, right? So it's just like you be like, hey, say twin. You're talking to the nigga that's just like you on the same shit as you. But as gang culture gets popular, it spreads out into other things.
Okay, I understand that, but
Another one.
Appreciate you dropping that, Jim.
Why would I call my boo my twin?
So check.
Because y'all on the same shit.
But look,
No.
check. Look. Who had the song? Money
Money
Long?
Long?
Twin, where have you been?
You know what? I'm not even
Come
gonna
on
lie.
now.
That just goes to show my age because I didn't catch on to it.
It wasn't
I
the
ain't
fact. It wasn't that we ain't. I mean, we paid attention to what it was, but we ain't really for me, I ain't want to accept it, and now I got a bone to pick with it.
Now
What up, King?
I'm gonna be listening to the song differently. Like I'm not gonna be up there doing my in the mode bob, dance with it. Like now I'm just be really listening to the words.
Yeah.
I always listen to the words, but nonetheless,
I don't really like the song.
so a lot of women have been
I don't
referring
either.
to their significant other as
It's
twin,
no.
Yeah.
and it's just like throwing me all the
That's
way
my
off.
little yeah. That's what that is.
They can't even get to 2 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, it goes from yeah to yeah. I
That's my little yeah.
whatever. But Rich Homie Quan passed, and all these women, Erica Banks, some IG models, some other people, they just started posting stuff.
Megamind and Jimmy Neutron is crazy.
I call my boo Big Head. Big Head, I can understand.
He said Megamind and Jimmy
Yeah,
Neutron.
Megamind, Jimmy Neutron.
Hey,
That's a bit much.
why her head
That's a
gotta
big
be
much.
so big?
Hey, big head.
Oh, King, you just lost power. God damn.
Oh yeah, he in Florida.
Ooh,
Oh, man.
Man. Hey, look at
Yeah.
be safe,
Be
Florida, man.
safe.
Hey, take care of yourself.
It was
man.
crazy because like in my group chat, like 40% of my group chat is literally in the pathway of that hurricane.
So y'all do know
Scary.
FEMA gonna give out $1,200 for that, but they were talking about their resources are gonna be limited because what was it? Just Helene? What was
Helena.
it?
Yeah.
It just came through there, so they hadn't had a chance to kind of beef back up. But
Re-up.
yeah. So it's
And then they had to cut the check for barrel for us.
yeah, and then somebody had called into the radio station on the Breakfast Club, and it was like, the government don't care. They deny people with FEMA and this, and but they giving the immigrants all the money, and I'm like, he got a point there, and then got a point.
It's crazy to hear people complain about immigrants, and I have my feelings about some of the stuff, but it's like when they talk about in the Constitution, we the people, all the motherfuckers was immigrants. We the people, we was all immigrants. Like everybody who came over here. What? And I'm gonna say this because of the words that they use. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but when you talk about the first people here, those were also migratory people because they migrated from somewhere else. They followed the food. So it's weird to call people indigenous when because we have Indigenous People Day on Monday. Now, those were the people that we
Columbus Day for you slow folks.
Yeah, those are the people that we can say were here first, right? But they're still a migratory people because they came from somewhere else. So it's like indigenous means that I've been here since the beginning of time.
In the beginning, God
I don't know what the hell Jamie doing over there.
Sunday school.
So like,
That's what it sounds like.
Nothing against indigenous people, like let your flag fly. You in history have claimed the land here first, but it's still migratory. Whatever.
But back to the topic at hand. It's truly a travesty and a crime where people can't respect the loved one who. I mean, think about it. If you was their secret in life, why can't you be their secret in death?
Right, like
it's not about you.
But my thing with that is putting it out there that you were his little boo. You was the little side piece. You are not going to be in the obituary. They are not going to list you as his special friend.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah.
keep
You're not
those
getting no life
memories.
insurance?
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you had it on him yourself.
Right.
But keep those memories to yourself. Go to the funeral, sit in the back with everybody else. Drop your tears, go view the body. Don't go up there and cut up now.
Bruh.
Exactly. Don't be over there crying over the casket and carrying on, trying to get in that motherfucker. You doing too much.
You can even follow in the processional line. That way you can see exactly where he's buried, and then you can go out there and have your moment.
But when they get ready to take him out and they say the family, don't get your ass up.
He wasn't family.
Don't get your ass up.
Or they might do it to where, okay, it's one more viewing before we close the casket. If you already went up there and viewed him, go view him again.
Yeah.
But don't. I honestly, if you are the side,
Emotional damage.
That's really
ain't
what
no
it is.
emotional damage for me.
I didn't say
For
you
them.
was, no.
For them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you are the side piece, baby, stay in your lane. Know your role.
In death.
Know your role.
And in life.
Yeah. In death.
And
know
life.
your role.
Know your role.
In death, you really can't fuck it up for me, right? You can make everybody else sad. I'm gone. But like, I don't condone having a side piece. I'm a one man. I am. What you ain't never seen me cheat on. Like when I'm in a committed relationship, it's one woman.
Yeah,
In a committed relationship.
In a committed.
But there's a
I was
caveat.
confused.
There's a caveat.
Unless we all agree, that someone else is coming along with us, and that's very rare. That doesn't happen all the time.
But it happens enough. Okay. So look at it.
Yes.
I 1,000% agree with Jamie, because I'm like, if you was the secret in life, be the secret in death.
Yeah.
The worst part about this is there was an actual child that spawned from it.
Okay,
No, that's different.
That's a little different.
That is different.
Yeah.
Right?
That's different because now I'm family, bitch. I'm walking in with y'all.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different. That's different. Yeah, because if I brought a child into this world, I am your family.
And my child gonna be in that obituary, or I'm gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. Now.
So
So again, this is a touchy
That's a little
situation.
iffy.
Yeah, because if he never introduced or
That's okay,
yeah,
'cause
come on.
I done been to his mama house. His mama knows she got another grandchild. So
If the mama know, then
And
that's
Jerry.
different.
They talk about William Jr. They don't believe me. That was wild.
so we good.
But hear me out. It don't.
If you have kids, they need to know their siblings, right?
I agree.
So in death, if you haven't introduced them, then
I would agree there.
yeah, go ahead.
Mhm.
Yeah. But to be the side piece and do all the other stuff and then be like that, you really playing in folks' faces.
Oh, Bookie, I'm gonna miss you. I enjoyed
Yeah.
you. We had some good time.
Like posting videos.
Baby, keep
Yeah.
that. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
You're not
Keep it to
respect.
yourself.
Like this is the last image that they're gonna have of this
Yeah.
person, and the fact that you're gonna sit up here and expose the other side of who they were. No,
Yeah.
if this person everybody knows that people have their flaws,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't need you to display them after they gone.
Yeah, that's
The
crazy.
last memory of them should be what they doing, what they love, them being a great individual and adding value to whoever's life it
I
was.
mean, now it's not.
Go ahead, Kay.
If Papa was a Rolling Stone, he was a Rolling Stone. Like that's just it. I think most of his family probably knew exactly who he was
Mm-hmm.
before his death.
I'm not gonna mention no names, but there's definitely, I have a friend, and his grandpa was a habitual cheater, had a bunch of families, and his grandma got his lick back. And his grandma,
her lick.
Hold on.
his grandma got her lick back. So
Okay,
she
great.
had a kid, and he raised that kid. And that kid looked different than everybody else, taller than everybody else, looked completely different. Than
Well, that
everybody else.
happened back in the day.
I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got 3 families and you finna raise this other man's son. What you gonna say?
Nothing.
Nothing. And we gonna
You shouldn't
die
say
happy
a bitch
together.
ass thing.
And that's what happened.
Yeah.
And he gonna be listed in your obituary.
And get your last name,
And get the insurance.
and get
Hello.
the insurance,
Yeah.
and get some of this land.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get up. He was a good father.
Mhm.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
A good
And
provider.
the cold part is the man that was the other man that made the baby lived down the street and looked just like him. So you can't even deny. Like, everybody can see
damn.
that's who it is.
It was the neighbor.
But you was throwing that dick around. You had some kids on me. So now look,
I got my lick back.
got my leg back.
It was the milk,
just
man.
like Cardi B.
So
Not
I'm
just like
glad.
Cardi
I'm
B.
glad
That's
you
crazy.
said Cardi B
Let's
because
talk about it.
allegedly
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs was digging in Cardi B.
8 months. That's crazy. But Stephon Diggs is known to hit other people women. Like, that's what he do.
You want to take this one, Jamie?
I don't see nothing wrong with it. She got a lick back.
Exactly.
And,
Well,
you
let's
know,
address the comment first. So side piece etiquette should probably be a thing, not for me, but I'm sure someone could use it.
Thank you, Jerry.
Side chick etiquette has definitely died. It's just
It has.
Side dude etiquette has died. These side dudes so sassy now. They want to be in the limelight. That's not your job.
nah.
That's not your role. Your role is to come over there and blow her back out when he get on her nerves. You're not supposed to pay for nothing. You're not. Side dude is not supposed to pay.
Baby, if me and side dude going on a date,
That's different. We're not supposed to be dating. I'm supposed to be going over there and handling business. Like, that's my job. My job is not to fulfill your husbandly duties as the side nigga. I'm not trying to be the main guy.
But
I'm-
see, that's
Mm.
what. But see, that's
I don't
where
know
a
about
lot
that.
of them have messed up the game, though.
yeah.
Because
A lot of them be dating them.
a lot of them be dating them.
Yeah, you're trying to replace the dude. You're trying to replace your dude with this dude. You're trying to, you're trying to red shirt this man. This
well,
this man is
red
not
Another
a red
one.
shirt. He is a side dude. He is not even a 6 man on your team. He's supposed to be there just in case you know what I'm saying, like it's 4th and 1 with 5 seconds left on the clock. You put him in on special teams to kneel the ball. He's just there for one thing.
I'm not. Well, I'll say this: side dude is not there just for one thing. Side people ain't there for just one thing.
No. They are there to fulfill multiple things.
They fill in the gaps.
Yes.
So
because she might be arguing with you every time you get home. So then you come home, you come to my house, and it's peaceful.
Yeah, but
I done cooked for you.
You done have a drink.
Got
ready.
your water running.
I'm coming over to get a piece. I get a piece of mind, a piece of food, a piece of pussy. That's peace. But that's one thing.
No, that's not. That's
multiple things.
That's one thing in the category. It's a triangle.
No, sir.
It's called the triangle of peace.
Stop trying to box the side pieces.
It's called the triangle of peace.
No,
you know what I'm saying. The triangle of peace has 3 points.
No,
ladies, y'all see what his triangle of peace consists of.
So Cam say, I feel like most friends with benefit relationships fail nowadays because someone catches feelings.
Yeah.
All friends with benefits fail because people catch feelings. It never fails.
I don't want to be your friend.
Nobody want, like, literally after you put penis in somebody.
Well, damn.
Like, you just like, if my penis has been anywhere in
or around.
The vagina.
It don't even have to be the vagina. That's what I'm saying. Think about it.
Your mouth.
Then there's another hole. I'm just saying. You get that's peripheral. What they call it? Preferential treatment.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's you over there with the big words.
Yeah,
so
wrong with that.
Again,
y'all kink shaming.
Look,
I ain't kink shaming nobody, baby.
So
cat kink shaming. She uncomfortable.
So what I will say is that it's a difference between them. And so when you what?
She tried to hear me.
Continue.
So the side piece fills in the gaps.
Multiple rows. Hey, wifey.
What's going on?
Hey.
Anywhere in around friends with benefits.
Really killing.
That's my sense.
Friends with benefits, it never works because again, somebody does catch feelings.
Yeah.
And you can't never just make it just strictly what if it's sex. Once sex is involved, it's a wrap. But
that's why I always say in this situation,
I'm like a dog. I send a young lady videos but we'll come over their house and watch the movies. That's crazy.
But anyways, like I always say, in those type of situations, if y'all have agreed on something and now somebody done call feelings, okay, it's time to revisit that agreement. Because maybe both of y'all have caught feelings.
It's time to cancel that agreement.
Yeah.
No.
Because now y'all might agree to take it to the next level.
If I got with you, and this is me personally. If I got with you while I was cheating, I can't trust you.
Well, that's true.
I can't trust you.
No, but that's side chicken cheating. We were the definition was friends with benefits, right?
Yeah.
So
like we talking about two maybe single people,
right? We just chilling, and that is now
I've
part
done
of
the
it.
Friends
We've
with
agreed,
benefits, and it don't work.
I don't understand, but that's not fair, right? Because if I start off and I'm like, I want to be friends with benefits, and we both agree to friends with benefits, and that's the house we live in. Like, why are you trying to move into the house of marriage or the house of relationships? Like, and then you get mad because
you're talking about it.
But I'm not talking about it.
Well, I'm just saying that's more than likely what's happening.
So the dude do it?
Yeah, I've had somebody do that.
Dudes that do it.
I'm sorry, I checked out because I was reading the comments. Dudes do what?
They're saying that the dudes come in and be like, "I've been having sex with this girl for a while. They would take it to the next level." I have never heard a dude say that.
Not necessarily the next level, but just talking about, going further down the line. So getting, a little more serious.
If I may interject, when you get to a certain point in life, it's no more just I'm finna have sex with her, have sex with her, have sex with her.
Right.
If she over here, if she brings me this piece and then she is doing all of these other things that bring value to my life, now I have to re-examine this. I know we sat down and said this, but goddamn, if you're doing this right now with just friends with benefits, maybe there's more potential to be a little bit more than something else.
Man,
Especially
if I'm going to Walmart and I get groceries and you let me walk out the front, I'm not looking for the self checkout. What am I looking to pay for when I'm getting everything for free?
We have to remember who we talking to.
But if you go to Walmart and you walk out and somebody says, "Excuse me, sir,"
No, I'm saying if you allow me to, because a friend with benefits is saying I'm getting all the best parts of you without having the commitment.
So here's the thing.
You're
Of course,
not,
at
though.
Walmart, they're going to
I
allow
always
you
do with
to.
friends with benefits because they're my friend, so we have a friendship, and I have the benefits.
And
So
then
I'm
you're gonna
getting
rest
all
your
of the
ass.
benefits with none of the title. Why do I want to
Look
upgrade
with
that?
your toxic ass.
I'm not toxic, but like if
You
we
are.
said,
You just said it
but
earlier.
that's a relationship that we've set up and we've established. If we've established that I'm going to be your friend, but I'm going to get all the good parts of you, then why do I have to do anything different? Because I like you? I like you at first. That's why we're friends.
yeah, but
I swear I
again,
hate you.
but again, you
Anyways.
I'm gonna let Kat take it because I'm bringing Kat.
So okay. So
Because we have now come up with a whole nother topic tonight.
yeah, you can be friends with benefits, but initially the first word is friend,
Right.
right? So when you are someone's friend, there is some depth there.
What
Mhm.
kind of friend?
This
Hold
is a
on,
certified
man. What is
hood
the
classic.
definition of a friend? Like if
There
you
you go.
are a
Come on.
friend,
Come on.
it is deeper than just because I feel like some people get in relationships and you're not even fucking friends with the person that you with. Let's just be real. So the friends with benefits, like most of the time, those tend to be deeper than actual fucking relationships, Kelly.
Never.
Okay, that's for you.
No.
But I
I'm gonna
agree.
I'm gonna agree.
That's for you.
That's crazy. So you're
No, it's
telling
not. No, it's
you
not.
cut me off. Let me
Because I
finish.
had
I'll
a
let you speak.
friend with benefits, and that friendship was way deeper than that person I was with for damn near 18 years.
That means that's poor choosing. You chose poorly.
No.
Nigga.
Oh shit!
Hold on now. Hold on. Not too much, because that wasn't no poor choice.
I've chosen
I think
poorly
we should
also.
switch seats.
I've chosen poorly also. Like you can get mad at what I'm saying.
No,
but
I'm
if
not getting mad, but you can't say that
No.
that was a
So-
poor choice.
If
let me-
somebody that you were with for a short period of time treated you better than
I
somebody
didn't
did
say
for
he
18.
treated me. I said the friendship.
the connection was better.
Yes.
It was different.
Okay,
But Kellen,
Okay.
relationships also come from opportunity and time, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
just because you didn't meet this person at this particular time, this person was a good fit for this particular juncture in your life.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You have now moved on past this point and you meet somebody else who is a better fit because not only are you a different person, but you're more seasoned and you know more or less this is what I need.
Mhm.
I mean, this might have been, we do it even with our own friends. Our friendship circles have changed from when we was in high school. We not cool and talking to the same people we talked to when we was in high school.
Correct.
And we just talking about friends,
But
right?
there's
Yeah.
levels
The
of
very level
friendship, though.
friends.
There's levels of friendship. Like you're acting like and some people are like this, right? Some people distinguish friends and associates, right? Like
Correct.
they'll treat
Correct.
some people love their friends, and some people just fuck with their associates. I have levels of friendship. I have my best friend. I have my close friends. I have my day ones. I have like this people who I consider I have a friend in them, but I don't treat them all the same.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah.
Toy Story ass.
So it's like like my best
Look.
friend Rafe Taylor, my best friend Kara, like they're gonna get the best of me, and they're always gonna get the best of me. Then I have a tier below that, and I have a tier below that, and I have a tier below that.
It's too many tears.
I mean, I like to categorize things. You gonna make fun of me because I'm neurodivergent?
I just said it was too many tears. Nobody's making fun of you. You
Why?
are you are a little on,
But
on
what's-
edge.
Hey.
So at the end of the day, what you could say in regards to what your hierarchy and how
Mhm,
you
mhm, mhm.
tend to categorize things is, I mean, it really boils down to friends and associates, and then everything else after that, it works itself out. But again,
Acquaintances.
just as Kat was defining friendship, right? As you tiered it off and leveled it off, it's still a level of similarities or somewhere to say that this is what friendship is. What?
I'll read these comments.
Comment? So it's still a level of
We're gonna get to
What?
y'all. We're gonna get to y'all.
It's-
Keep
yeah,
going. Keep going.
but we'll get to it.
it's still a level of consistency of All right, it ain't.
Okay,
there we go.
Okay,
All
okay.
right.
all right.
So again, there is a plane. It's a constant definition of what a friendship is and the characteristics of a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And I always try to define a friendship just like Kat would say. It's got to have some level of meaning. I just can't give everybody the title of a friend,
No.
right? So if there's a friend, you also have a certain level of responsibility
No.
to this relationship.
Right.
And I'm going to hold you to a higher level of accountability than I would somebody who's an acquaintance. If I just know you, I'm expecting you might fuck me over.
Yeah.
As a
Fuck
friend,
you over.
wait, I said a level of accountability. As a friend,
Kill
you shouldn't fuck me over. It's possible,
Yeah.
but I'm not expecting a friend to fuck me over. Acquaintance, yeah, they're gonna get over it because we ain't tied like
We
that.
all grew up listening to the Mo City Don. We all know niggas can fuck you over. It's just a thing.
But again, it's a different level. So
Yeah.
So in regards to saying that you when you break it down to actual relationships and starting to form these male-female relationships or same-sex relationships, that's what you do. But you have to really start to understand the dynamics. Because if this is my friend with benefits, there's a level of accountability here, and there's a level of trust and responsibility here on top of the benefits that go with this.
Yeah.
I feel like
So
that's a
it's-
stupid word though. It's a
But again-
misnomer because it's like it's all it is saying that you want to have all the stuff, but you don't want to have the real commitment.
At the time,
No,
at the time, no.
You're right. No, you're right. It's that you want to be in this space to let things happen organically,
Mhm.
but you don't want the pressure of the commitment or staying that
Absolutely.
up front. Because again, some people want to kind of feel things out and see how things kind of develop rather than just saying, okay, I've met because you got to vet people.
Yeah, you gotta vet people.
So if this is part of the vetting process, or I trust you enough to go to the physical aspect of it and still get to know you in the process, because hey, we all got needs, and I feel like you need what I need. You got what I want.
Right.
But I'm just not gonna call her my friend because my number one rule is I don't fuck my friends. Ever.
Okay.
I do not.
Well, they're your situationship.
I won't even be a situationship. Like if
Okay.
I either get a
That's a better
girlfriend,
word for you.
I'll either get a girlfriend or we're fucking.
Okay.
But here's where the water gets murky at, right? So the girls that you say you're just fucking, because again, you do and this is where they go in and say you toxic.
That's crazy.
You blur the shit out of the line.
I don't.
Very
the
much
lines
so.
are not blurred for me.
At this point, Kellen, you don't color in the lines.
Yeah.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
Yeah,
Your
outside.
shit is just
As
like.
a matter of fact, it's not even on the paper
So,
anymore. It's on the table.
So
too.
because I'm kind and I like to go pretty places with pretty women, and because the people that they've taken seriously aren't willing or don't have the means to do for them as I do, I have to give them more than what I'm willing to give them. That's stupid.
No, it's not saying that you have to give them more
Didn't
than
say you had to
what
give them
you're
more.
willing to. Whatever you just said, you just toxic.
Raise your standards.
No.
Stop giving your
Because
have
so-
better pussy
no.
management and stop giving your pussy away for less. That's all I'm saying.
If you sitting up here taking a girl on a trip to somewhere that she wants to go, that she feel like she'll never get to go to, and you taking her to there, and you pay for everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay.
And then when you get
Do you
back
know
home,
what
you
you-
don't call her no more.
No, but we didn't have
That-
sex either.
It does not matter.
But do you know what message you're sending when you do that?
Let's have some fun.
No.
That's what I'm telling you. It's like what
So-
That's what you're telling her, but in her mind,
why she
that
don't
is
want
something-
to? Why she don't want to listen?
But but again, there's verbal and nonverbal, right?
This is
So,
what happens a lot.
You're
Before we
not
go on air.
your actions
you're
are
nonverbal.
non-verbal, and they are very confusing to women.
Exactly.
Bingo, and that's what skews the lines on everything else.
That's
This is why
Whew.
the side people
Y'all
etiquette
be
is all
ashamed
out
of
of box.
yourself.
This is why the friends with benefits is all out of the box, because people blur the lines, don't know the difference between the two.
See, you the type to where a female will sit up here and take a picture laying in the bed next to you and be like, "Yeah, this is my boo,"
No, that's
just to post you
that's deceptive.
because you toxic.
That's deceptive, but
dog.
you're not deceptive.
No, because I tell them from the jump. I say, look, if we're gonna do this,
You're a Decepticon.
All right. So
Optimus Prime, baby. I'm
no,
Autobot.
no, no,
Hell
no,
nah, you
no.
ain't optimist.
So let's get to the comments first. So,
Okay, let's go.
That's
friends
the
with
one right
benefits-
there.
Friends with benefits fuck up when they start fucking with the lights on and staying open.
That's what had
It's
me
true.
laughing.
It's true.
But it's a natural progression thing. Because once you get to that,
Look,
it's
we fucking
always
with
a,
the lights on regardless because
it's-
I need to see.
it's
Well, that
always
too,
it's
that
always a
too.
level
Yeah.
of comfort. Once you get to that level of comfort, things happen. It's like so
What's the next one?
the next one says levels of these are my friends and levels. I'd hit that. Is that why people play smash or pass? There's a level of overlap for most people. I agree.
Yeah,
So now-
Cam.
Playing house, and then he said, and then Cam agreed with what Jamie was saying though.
Cam got me
Uh,
dying laughing, dog.
But he's saying he wasn't a Decepticon. Go ahead.
I'm not. So it's like
Boy.
if I like okay, so there is a person and they want to go to Washington, right? They've never been to Washington, right? So
Somebody going to Washington.
I have a job lined up that I'm going to fly to Washington, right? And they want to go to Washington. So I'm already flying to Washington. My company's going to pay for my ticket and they're going to pay for my hotel,
Mhm.
right? And they're going to pay for my rental car. I'll be out there for a couple of days. So she wants to go. I'm like, all right, she's never been to Washington. Washington's a place that she always wanted to go. All right,
Mhm.
I will buy a ticket that's next to me. So I'm not paying for the hotel. I'm paying for one ticket. And then we're going to go out there and hang out for a couple of days. And then I'm probably not going to talk to her no more because that's the only reason she's going to go. She's only going to Washington with me because I can take her.
Not true. Not
That's-
true.
I mean, you
Not
know,
true.
At this
how
point,
you going to speak for her?
because
Because I'm
first
telling
off,
you.
I'm a whole woman.
Yeah.
I am a whole woman. If you are willing to take me to somewhere that I say that I want to go
Mhm.
and I don't have to pay for anything,
Yeah.
in my mind, oh my God, he's a potential.
So
Let's
But-
see how this goes.
But I'm telling you, I'm going to disengage. Like,
You-
I look
what,
at you,
what did you
but-
what did you actually say to her?
I said that when we get back, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. But we're going
Do
to
you
have
know-
fun when we go there.
But do you know what that means? Part of that is not taking you seriously when you say that.
They don't. They think I'm.
And
I
then- and-
think
and
I'm
then
joking.
And then the other part is
because you probably laugh when you say this shit.
Why you mad? Why you mad? Like I did
At
it
this
to
point,
you.
we both made how you do women.
look. And the
Yeah.
other part.
I pay bills.
That don't mean
I
shit.
put kids in college.
That's 'cause you missed
Emotional
the-
And it's
damage.
like
Come on now.
I help people out when they can't help themselves, and then when I feel like I've done enough, I separate because I don't want you to feel. Like,
Emotional
You
damage.
cause a lot of damage to me.
I don't.
Okay,
I
okay,
dig them out of
okay.
holes they can't get themselves out of.
Okay.
But then you
That's
put
my
them in.
fault.
Yeah,
but
you be digging
then
holes, all right.
Wait. I'm gonna do. You may take them out of holes that they've dug themselves in, but when you leave, you provide another hole that
Ugh.
can't be fulfilled.
Absolutely.
now they out here looking for another Mr. HBI.
Emotional damage.
So if
You gotta stop helping bitches out.
So if here's the thing, right? So if you have
Kellen,
accepted
we're
less,
not about to do this. We're
If
not
you-
about to go all night on the.
I'm not. No, this is the last thing. This is the last thing.
Okay.
So if you've accepted less your entire life, and I show you that you deserve more, how is that my fault?
Because you sitting up here and you are willing to show her more, and then you just drop her.
We're gonna figure it out now. Now you know. Now, if
Look, hey, that's it right there. That's it right there.
Oh,
Kellen taking place for future playbook. He just don't buy it.
Lord.
oh
Exactly.
my God.
And everybody knows future's toxic.
Very.
As fuck.
So, okay then.
I feel like some of these and because some of the women take it we have fun and we never
Future
talk
got
again,
money.
and it's fine. Like there's been 4 girls who I've been able
Time
to.
out. Time out. Time out. So you couldn't hear what she was saying.
Mm-mm.
I heard it. This
I
is
didn't
the
say
exact,
nothing.
this is the exact shit right here. We trying to help stop from going on, but she over. You know what?
Perpetuating it, yeah.
Fuck you, Cat. So
That
Cat-
was
Cat
a little
over his head.
intense.
Cat was over. Future got money though.
Hypergamy.
I would be toxic with him.
Hypergamy. Hypergamy.
Nigga.
Man, it's crazy.
I was joking.
See, but when I be facetious, I'm a bad guy.
First
I'm
of all, you live for
because-
real in life.
I'm the villain.
That's your real life.
Okay, but then
I'm sitting up here joking.
so
Cat wouldn't joke.
okay,
I
let's
was.
go on to the next topic and not pontificate over me and my performances because that's not fair.
Pontificate.
Yeah, pontificate. That's not fair.
I just want you to know,
Okay.
after I heard that word, I started using it about 75 times. I was in the grocery store. Bitch, I'm not pontificating with you. Mess around.
I'm gonna
They
pray
had-
for you, friend.
They had
No.
I'm a good guy.
I
didn't
never
say you
said that
wasn't.
you wasn't.
Right. That's not fair. No,
But you
Yeah,
just
we're
have
not
some-
saying that you're not a
You
good
have some
guy.
hoish ways.
I'm not giving them no. Well, not the women I'm doing things for.
Oh.
So the women I do things for, we don't have sex.
You said what?
The women that I do things for, we don't have sex.
Hmm.
Now, the women that I don't
I
do
believe
things
you
Oh
do.
for,
my
Yeah.
God.
That's
What is
different.
What's
that?
I
happening?
plead the fifth. So that's everybody that's used that particular sound. Don't get caught up in that.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
Okay.
Stay focused.
I was about to say, what the?
I mean, you can
Mm.
tell that's what it is right there. Like
Wait, what was the sound?
That ST trying to jump on your top,
That
bro.
the Apple
Apple
Pay.
Pay. Yeah.
Apple Pay this person.
I don't even have Apple Pay.
I don't even like Apple Pay and I don't have Apple Pay.
I don't even
I
play.
hate
I don't even have
All of
Google
them
Pay.
ratchet.
Ratchet. She ratchet.
I'm a
She
water.
ratchet.
Oh, wait. Look who's on our timeline, y'all.
I'm gonna pour you
Really?
fine
They
too.
can't see it. They can't see it.
Really?
Flowers out our door. Look at them glasses, girl. Lips looking luscious.
Where was you at, Jamie?
I was at a concert.
Oh, okay.
Not with daddy. With dad had
this
daddy.
nigga go.
Boy.
Why does everybody always
Boy,
when I say-
stop.
My name is the dad had daddy. Why can't I call
Stop.
myself daddy?
See,
Y'all all like,
Stop.
that's weird.
Stop. Mm-mm.
Then when they say, "Boy, fuck you,"
Right. Then I'm like, I'm just calling myself by my own name. That's crazy. Why everybody gotta take it like that? I don't talk to some person right now because of that. They got an attitude with me about that shit. And I'm like, all right, we'll never talk again.
I must have missed them. You know what? I ain't even gonna say it because I know I did.
you missed some what?
Those videos.
We just arguing back and forth. Don't even worry about it.
We possibly gonna address it tonight, right?
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly, I think so.
Shit.
All right.
Cat
So-
ass.
One of the things that happened earlier this week, I had shared something that I saw on Snapchat, and it sparked a pretty big debate, right? Again, the whole concept tonight is staying in your lane. So, in me sharing it, people have decided to say one thing one way or the other. The people who you can tell it really sizzled in their spirit and it touched them and made them feel some sort of way, they went down and got in the comments. The other people that saw it and thought the same thing I saw that I said,
keep passing.
laughed and kept it going.
Yeah.
I gotta share it with y'all. So
Share away.
Yeah, that was weird. And then I get when the stance that first dude made in the comments, I was finna say something. I was like, he just gonna argue over nothing because it's like I ain't got time for that.
All right. So as you all can see, this is a Snapchat conversation. You know, I screenshotted it. I did it. 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. So basically, this lady added this guy on Snapchat, and he ended up responding to a certain way. Now, rightfully so. Let's take a step back. How does Snapchat work for everybody? Just for clarification, you have to add somebody on Snapchat. They have to accept you on Snapchat, and then
unless your page is
Open.
open.
but even if you're open, and they can follow
You still have
you.
to add them, yeah.
They can
Oh,
follow
I
you.
don't know. My shit locked.
They can
so.
follow you,
me-
but they
mine
don't.
is-
You don't necessarily have to respond. To
True.
anything. So again, if you've now added them,
Okay.
there's now ability to have dialogue.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
So now she posts this picture where she was like driving. I guess she was in a car, delivering mail or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
The gentleman says, "What cargo is behind you?" She turned around and says, "Mind yours." Your face alone said it. Your face alone said it. He immediately goes and says, "Bitch, don't post then, simple. Ask you a simple question. What's behind you? Don't add me back if you can't respond. The fuck? Hoes like you create attitudes for no reason. We black. Bitch, calm that down." Your name referring to your dry pussy, literally. Say, Hurricane Katrina. I know you're not from the NO. Shut the fuck up. Then she went back in the comments, but nonetheless, I found that rather hilarious for two reasons, right? Now, before I have to also give this disclaimer. Neither one of them were correct in doing any of this.
No,
Yeah, no.
Right?
no, extra.
So
Yeah.
neither one of them were correct in any
Yeah.
of this. Because for one, I just explained to you how Snapchat works, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't add anybody, they can't. Jamie, you're gonna be
I'm
put on time
sorry.
out.
My bad. I'm sorry.
God damn.
My
That's what happens when you
bad.
put real furniture in places, you know.
I'm
So
sorry.
whenever you add somebody on Snapchat, they can now have a conversation with you.
Yes.
Mhm.
And as we discussed last week, just because somebody get in your personal messages, DMs, or whatever, does not necessarily mean you have to respond.
No.
That's it right there.
Right.
So when
'Cause
old
I-
buddy asked about what you told him,
She didn't have to respond.
but the fact that she turned around and said,
Mind
"Mine, yours,"
She opened the window. She
Hello.
opened the door.
Yeah.
I mean, it's open now.
She opened the door for whatever his response was going to be.
Absolutely.
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
Because we was talking about it earlier, and I'm like, you don't get to step on my toe and tell me it didn't hurt. You can't dictate how I respond.
yeah.
Disrespect. So it's like, if I feel disrespected, I'm gonna take it there.
I'm gonna equal your disrespect.
I'm
I
not
might
gonna
even
equal.
go
I'm gonna take it
past.
to the flow, right?
Yeah.
You go low, I'm gonna take it to the motherfucking flow.
We going to hell.
And the thing that I was going back and forth with people in the comments was like, again, it's basically what I said. It was funny to me that he just went all the way left because this is the kind of stuff that happens, right? Most women are allowed to behave in this manner, and it's acceptable. And as us being men, we have to take it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did he not take it, he took it there.
Yeah. And he
Oh,
can.
man.
And he can.
He's allowed to.
I mean, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I just feel like a lot has changed in today's era.
And-
Like a lot of women just feel like it's okay to just be blunt and rude. Like
Yeah.
whatever
agree.
happened to levels of respect, it could have just been a simple. If you were going to respond, it could have just been a simple response.
Yeah.
It didn't have to. It didn't have to be mine, yours. Like
Right.
obviously, bitch, you posted it, so now I want to know.
Everybody who
I don't-
follow you can see
I don't like blunt
if
women.
they viewing your story.
I like sharp women, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? A blunt woman will beat you down with her words. A sharp woman will just cut you this one time. Say something that's real elegant and bam, you're done.
I'm both.
That's why you're toxic.
I'm not. I like intelligent
But-
women. I don't want women to beat me down with their words. I want them to just be able to like with the most dignified lady way to say no thank you in a way that's like, oh man.
Well, but again, life is all about energy, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
And if I know I have to, from the sake of my peace and serenity, I'm not going to give you this energy. I'm just going to politely look, thank you, or whatever. It's been plenty of people like I think we talked about it. I don't remember. And that is exactly why you shouldn't do that. I've tried to tell you that before, but you don't listen.
Okay, well, chastise us this episode.
I told you. So,
This nigga daddy over here, he talking to us.
Hey,
Told
come
you
on,
ass.
hey, fuck around, find out. You found out. All right.
Told you,
So-
motherfucking man.
So, again, if you know that your life is all about keeping your energy and your mindset,
Mhm.
I don't have to respond. I don't have to give it that energy.
Mm.
At all.
It's plenty of people that, and women, men, whoever, I see something, I'll respond to whatever they got. And it's not even something to just be like, it requires a response back. I'm not always looking for a response back to engage
Right.
in conversation. I'm like, oh, I like what was going on. Click, like, fire emoji, whatever, keep it pushing. You know, you'll get a thank you or whatever. And I'm not, that's not an opportunity for me to open a conversation.
Oh, shit, she said thank you.
But
No,
again,
No.
some people will use that as an opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
And see,
Yeah.
so in those type of situations, that's when, like, okay, somebody might say something under something that I post, and I'll just, oh, thank you. Some people do find that as a way to just slide
It
in.
is. It is.
And then when I be like,
Because
nah,
that was the
I'm
icebreaker.
good.
That was the icebreaker.
Oh, you just stuck up. No, I'm not
But-
stuck up. I just don't see you like that.
And that's when you get cussed out.
But no. So depends on the approach, right? Because this is also in real life how this happens
Or
too.
you just stuck up, you get cussed out.
So no, as a man, I'll see you Because I've seen fellas do this, and we grew up around this doing this shit too. Dang, you ain't gonna smile, you just and it.
Shut the fuck up.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, stuck up. You know?
Why? Man, you too pretty to be looking on frowned in the face. Nigga, you don't know what the hell I got going on right now.
Through.
I could be
First
totally
off-
happy right now. Real good.
Hell, exactly. I didn't know I had to walk around with a big ass Kool-Aid grin on my face.
Yeah.
But that,
Like I'm in a
Furthermore, I'm
smile
already
movie or
pissed
some
off because I'm
shit.
coming in this ragged ass Walmart.
that be that weak game though. That be that weak
It's that
game.
weak game.
You know?
I never.
Shit.
You
I
can't.
never.
You gotta switch up your approach, man.
You know what?
And then when you give me attitude, like I don't be caring. I went to a doctor's office the other day because I was installing some stuff, and I'm super friendly, so I'm just talking to everybody. This one lady started giving me attitude, so I just completely disengaged. I'm not talking to her no more. She can't get a word from me, right? But then everybody, all the other nurses are walking in and out of the room and laughing because I'm funny, having a good time. We cracking up. Da, 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 da. It was one of the lady's birthday, so I pulled $1 out of my pocket, told her, depending on her shirt, it'll grow. Watch. And as more black people came in, they kept giving her $1. They kept giving her $1.
Why gotta be black people?
Hey, because black people know what that means. You know, we know what that means. Oh, it's somebody's birthday. Here you go.
Here you go. Right. And so then, like, the woman who was disrespectful the first time, gonna come in there and try to have a conversation with me because now it's lunchtime. And instead of going out to lunch, all the women is in there and I'm entertaining them. We having this laughing, kicking. You married? I'm like, no, I'm separated. We all having a good time. We just talking, chopping it up. And she go, what y'all in there talking about? And I just get quiet, get my screwdriver, and I just start doing this.
I'm giving you the same energy you gave me.
Yeah.
And so everybody was like, oh, well, and then she started talking to me. I'm doing this.
Yep. No, you only get until and again, right there is how you handle that particular situation. When they want to act rude and disrespectful, instead of going there with them, that is taking a higher road.
I can show you better than I can tell you.
What she should have learned in that instance was to apologize for her poor behavior. And instead, because it's been condoned and accepted, she just tried to insert her way back in instead of just saying, you know what, I apologize for earlier, blah, 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 blah. We got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
And okay, so this is my opinion. So other women don't come for me because I'll black the fuck out.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Will.
You got it.
This is where I feel like when stuff has been just accepted and condoned for so long and women feel like, oh, I could just talk to him if I want to talk to him. Yeah. Before you know it, now you sitting back like, well, damn near 55 and I'm still single.
Oh shit.
Like you literally, I'm not saying that you have to be out here talking to these men like, oh, but you have to still watch the words that you say, especially for like our black men. Period, point blank. Yeah. I don't care what nobody else say. I don't knock no other races, but I love men, black men.
The power of tongue is real. It has the ability to build or to tear down.
Right. So I'm not one to sit up and tear down any black man. Like if I'm not feeling you, I'm not feeling you. But thank you for the compliment. You have a good day.
But don't say nothing else after that because then you open up the window.
Now, if
and
you
I'm
keep on approaching me,
now
you finna get the ignorance out of me.
But I can accept that, right? But some folks come from that culture of Steve Urkel and Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah.
And
every once in a while, you got to humble somebody, right? And I don't believe in doing it, but I was in the office one time and I was listening to my music in my headphones. I'm dancing, waiting to go back so I can do some work. The ladies just stared at me and I take off my headphones and I was like, oh, how you doing? And she was like, I got a husband.
I know you lying.
And
I would hope not.
Well, they're going next door, so hopefully
I hope not. Yeah. Like,
So I'm
find out.
I'm sitting here. That's hilarious. So I'm sitting here dancing, right? And so like I take out my headphones and I'm like, oh, how you doing? Because she's looking at me and she was like, I got a husband. And I said, oh. I said, well, I'm glad that you could find love with your eyes being so far apart.
Oh, Kellen.
They was damn near by her ears. She knows what she looked like.
She was in that mud looking like seed.
She looked like a fish, like abstract art. You know what I'm saying? And she and the worst part about it though was I said it loud enough for other people to hear, and the nurses behind the desk was cackling down, and she was just like, oh.
I mean,
she was touching her eyes.
It's like you didn't even like come on
hit the
her.
button because that was some emotional damage you did right there. Why you do that like that?
Like I don't just because somebody
emotional damage.
Just because somebody spoke to you don't mean that they want you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's,
Oh.
she's staring
That's
at me.
another thing.
I
She's
just-
literally
What
staring
kind of
at
pants
me.
you had on? That's why she was staring. That's why she was
Look.
staring.
Were they sweats?
No, there was my work khakis.
Well, today was probably the first day you could wear some sweats outside.
It was
Hey,
92.
that was
It was cool this morning, but
nice,
it got to 92 at the end of the day.
I went out like around, I always go out like around
90, I
5
thought it was like
something.
89.
it was
It
92.
was in the 90s.
Mm.
It was 62 when I went outside
Sure
this morning.
was.
Yeah, it was nice.
Nipples
Mhm.
all on. Don't act like your nipples wasn't like that this morning.
That'd be so embarrassing when it be cold and I don't got no muscle shirt.
Hit that.
Okay, well,
that,
I
incredible,
can-
look, that Incredible Hulk theme music with Dave Banner going home.
Lord have mercy. I can't with y'all.
I be hating that.
Actually, no. When I went out this morning, I was like, "Oh shit, fall is here."
I
Fall
love
finally.
that.
Yeah, I
I
did
was
too.
like,
Ooh.
"God damn,
Put my
time."
Sorry.
little hoodie on.
But I think that the main part about this is that people it's a boundary issue, right?
Mhm.
People lack exercising proper boundaries, and when they do want to exercise boundaries, a lot of the times people exercise tyrannical boundaries, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
It'll be like,
oh,
I'll be with somebody who was just fucking awful to me, right? This is the worst of the worst. And now I know how I want to be treated. But I start off a relationship treating somebody like that person and try to impose my boundaries on them, not even getting to know this person. And that person might not even behave that way with me. And you
Mhm.
fucking it up. Like I was dating this one girl for like maybe 2 weeks. And she was like, "Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this." I'm listening to it. I'm like, okay. And after like day 6, it was like I told her, I was like, well, am I doing any of these things to you? She was like, "No, but I'm just letting you know what I'm not going to deal with."
Those are internal issues.
And I said, what have you done to like get over these things? Well, I'll never get over this.
Exactly.
And I was like, well, then we can never be together. She was like, what? I was like, because you just gonna hold my feet to the fire for something I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
I literally just told that to somebody. Like, whatever happened in your
Yep.
previous relationship, you cannot take that into your new relationship.
You gotta filter it out. You gotta
But-
do some kind of work.
but that's also again how you end up like tiptoeing into the
Recycling.
next one, and then you end up in that situationship or that friends with benefits because you're not really fully ready to invest in the next one or commit to the next one
Mm.
because it's stuff everybody knows in the non-judgmental zone where you don't really
Mhm.
have
I'm single, but I'm
you don't
single.
have
Yeah.
strict guidelines of what everything is. There's no real clarity, so you have to be able to give each other grace.
Right.
But as soon as you start to put a title on it, the expectations and it boxes everything in. So
I just
But
feel like
there's,
it's generally.
also,
Oh, go ahead.
there's also people that take advantage of that.
absolutely
Why we gotta put a title on it, nigga? You know why?
Wow.
no, because
Because at this point, we done
That's
took it
when
to
we
a
stop
whole
talking.
different level.
yeah, you.
Why do you get your title when you bought it? Why do you get your title to the car when you done paying for it? Why don't you get it before? Because you're not owning it. So if you invest
But
that much money
still.
and that much time into it, you need a title.
If
That's all I'm
you
saying.
out here introducing me to your
Wait.
friends as your girl,
No. I'm sorry. I gotta cut you off. That is so contrary to the logic you have spit earlier.
But I'm not. I'm not in it for a relationship right now. I just got out of.
No.
I just got out of a 7-year marriage.
No, but hear me out.
So like
You
that's
just-
not what I'm
no.
on.
You just said
Yeah.
the reason why you don't get the title
Mhm.
at the beginning
Yeah.
is because you basically finance it or you're investing.
That's marriage. That's the title I'm talking about. Because that's still
It-
your car. That's your girlfriend. That's
it-
your car.
It
You're
re-
paying for it. But once you pay it off, then you invest it and then get the whole title. That's
Okay.
marriage.
You're-
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
investing in these
just
women.
tell me I remind you of a Jeep. Damn it.
Right. But if you like,
So-
You're
Oh,
in
so,
love with
wait.
you.
I had that conversation in the barbershop. We're gonna get there.
so when you talk about like friends with benefits, that's an Uber.
Go ahead, take him to the car wash and
That's
shine me up.
not that. I don't got to put nothing in that car. The service is paid for. I'm point A to point B. You Uber. You're not my
Yeah,
girl.
But
You're not going
that's-
to be my wife. Why?
Ma'am, you're a lift.
I've been lit before. One of my most famous college stories is me beating up a dude because I wanted to be with the girl and she was cheating on him with me.
you,
Yeah. And so then he found out about it. So me and him squared up. I beat him up, and then she still chose him. And I drugged this dude through a field by his ankle, and she chased me the whole time. And they married now, got kids. I brought them together.
You should be proud.
Boy, I'm talking about.
You solidified that union.
Yeah, that's love.
You know, he just.
She would not
he
leave.
got
She
beat
thought,
up for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm on top of him. This bop, bop, bop. I just feel a shoulder check. Bow. She run full speed, shoulder checked me and said, "Leave us alone." I said, grab him by his ankle. This who you choosing? I'm dragging
That's
him.
why you ain't been right ever since.
Nah. Okay. So
She gave you some emotional
I
damage.
said, you think he can defend you? He can't defend himself against me. How he gonna protect you?
It's okay,
You just
friend.
mad as hell.
We gonna help you heal.
No, I'm healed, but that's a time in my life where I did a bunch of extracurriculars. So I wasn't.
V in the comments.
V,
What's up,
hey,
man?
V.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
The conversation I had in the barbershop was about how we put, as men are weird, right? To this degree.
Okay.
We will always give our woman an association with an inanimate object.
Mm.
Think about it. So I just like, you remind me of my G.
All right.
I want to ride.
Mm-hmm.
Woman is known as a stallion.
That's weird because it
Hey.
should be a mare.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Just
Yeah,
weird.
That's weird because a stallion is a man.
Like
That's a stud. That's a stud horse.
bingo.
That
Why you
horse-
laughing at stud?
Because the stud is a crazy word too.
I'm
you know what
just
I'm
laughing at
saying?
how y'all
Stud,
breaking
yeah.
it down.
Stud is another crazy word,
This is
right?
a man thing.
We call females that like other men. I mean, females that like other women who are manly studs.
Yeah. See, look, I
Not
told you.
it's not a. It's,
Hey, Melvin.
what's up, Mel?
Amen.
What,
Look,
I, what I
look.
said earlier.
Titties are for cars. Only time you should define
That's a
something.
titles.
Oh,
What you thinking about?
Wifey, we gonna get him home real soon.
we was
Yeah, he
we was-
thinking about you.
we was sticking with the whole
no,
thing.
No. You right up on the screen too. You know what?
But that's what I said. I said
clean them
Titties.
glasses.
when the ring is
Titties.
presented, she get a title. That's what I said. That's what I literally
Titties.
said. Yeah, that's what I said.
Titles are for cars. Only time you should define something is if a ring is presented.
There you go.
Okay.
I-
You're absolutely
agree.
right. You're
I
right. You're
100%
right.
agree.
And Melvin only gonna speak to cat. Ain't that some shit?
He's speaking.
Hi.
High toxic J.
Yeah,
Oh.
Jay toxic. Not me.
All right.
How?
So
You see how you pointed his finger over there?
again, we give women like crazy objects. Like it's just, and then like we name our cars women names. This
Yes.
this name. Look, go to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
My car named Sade because she's a smooth operator.
Look,
And she light skinned too. So.
check out the
My
episode.
car is a male's name.
Okay, what you name your car?
None of your business.
My car named
Look.
Frank.
So again,
Not Frank.
so look, don't give me the sass, because if I give you the sass back, I'm gonna be wrong.
Yeah, then I'm sassy.
Then I'm not gonna have a level of emotional intelligence.
Right, and I'm sassy because I got feelings. They be doing men so wrong. It's like
Who are they?
not y'all. That's why I said they.
Nah, they guilty
If
too.
I would have said y'all be doing men wrong, I said y'all. I said they. So I'm not categorizing you.
Cat
You
in
just
there.
swung at me
I'm
3 times
Melvin.
in this episode.
Cat be in there.
Yeah. So
Can't
it's,
be in where?
Cat be in that
We're
in that
not-
number.
especially in my generation and before, we're not even taught to really have boundaries like that. I forgot who I was telling this to. Like
It started with an M.
You were talking to me.
Oh, okay,
You talking
So-
about how we
when we're
grew
kids,
up.
you little kids, you first learn how to pee. They used to have this thing called a fucking trough. It's
Yeah.
a big ass sink
Yeah.
that's almost to the ground.
Yeah.
There's no barriers,
Yeah.
and everybody lined up in there together, and we all pee at the same time.
Yep.
Women would never.
So
I wish I sure would not.
I got a story. I got a story.
I
was in
sure would
elementary.
not.
I was in elementary.
That's nasty.
It is. That's gross.
I got a story. This is story time.
I can,
Alright,
I can
shell
barely
shock.
squat and pee
So check.
in the woods. Like,
So
that's bothering.
I can't remember. I was in the first or second grade,
I'm sorry.
something like
that
this,
was,
right?
That was TMI. Go ahead.
And we were in the restroom, Now it was me and one other kid. We were in the restroom, and I whipped my thing out to pee. He whipped his thing out to
Okay.
pee. And I looked down there, and he didn't shot it up, trying to taste it. I was, "Ah!"
What grade was y'all in? Where his
Oh my
daddy?
God.
Maybe he ain't got a daddy at home.
I said, what the fuck?
Maybe he ain't got a daddy at
That's
home.
how you can tell who don't got a daddy at home because they drop their drawers all the way down to their ankles. They booty be out when they be peeing. Your daddy ain't show you that.
So
Oh, that mean your stuff is on the
Bro,
floor.
I was like, yo, I think I was just so traumatized. I ain't never tell nobody else that. I was like,
Well,
Well, you
nigga
just
done
told the whole world now.
but I don't remember the kid's name. It's just like I'm down there like, blah, blah.
You sound wait a minute, you sound like Pee Wee when you said that.
I can do my Pee Wee impression.
Oh
now.
my god, that's like when we was the word of the day.
No, sir.
No.
All right, so yeah,
Yeah, but we're not really talking. We're not really talking.
How long did you look away? Did you turn away? Did you run away?
I'm in shock.
Why would I
mean?
run away? My penis is out.
Right. Where am I
Like,
going?
where am I go?
Did he get some on you?
No, he didn't get any on me. Look,
Did he
he
get on
lit-
his clothes?
I wasn't looking that hard. All I know is he did this and stuck his tongue out. I was like, I'm done.
What I will say is,
Nasty.
the first time you pee, it's sterile, so it's okay to drink. You can drink your pee up to 3 times. If you're in the desert and you're gonna die and need water,
you absolutely can
it
drink
up
your
to 3
pee.
times before it becomes
That's
toxic.
true.
I might die.
No, they tell like they tell you like
I don't care what they tell me.
They tell you if you have to pee to like carry an empty canister, pee in it, because if you absolutely positively run out of water,
That's
drink
what
your
you need
piss.
right
Yeah,
Oh my god.
there.
Yeah.
I might
that's
die.
real nigga shit.
But like you were saying though,
But Melvin say cat car name is Melvin.
damn. That's why she's
It's
riding that
not.
motherfucker.
It's not Melvin, but it does start with the M.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, continue.
what's the famous it ain't Don is it
Is it Michael B. Jordan?
damn.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Get on up here, Michael.
It's not Michael B.
Mike.
It's not Michael B. But I do like me some Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
You know what? She took a page out of the first Catwoman's book,
Mm.
What?
or the kid. The car name is Marcus. Marcus.
Marcus.
Okay, let's move on because I'm not telling y'all.
But
Michael ain't got no
so
name,
with the
so.
boundaries thing, right? So it's like it's weird because like this is also standing in your lane. If I don't feel like people feel like it's okay for men to exercise boundaries because when we do, they call us sassy, right?
Correct. Or we lack emotional
Or we lack
intelligence.
emotional intelligence
Yeah.
because we just won't take anything. I think for so long that a man's lane has been stoic. And stoic is to show almost no emotion, right? So anytime you give any emotion, they say that we're outside of our lane, which is crazy because they want us to have emotional intelligence and they want us to articulate our feelings and they want us to say things, but then it's not a safe place. Go ahead, Kat.
So let me say this. Everybody is entitled to boundaries, whether you're a man or a woman. And if you have a female saying that you're sassy because of your boundaries, then you should probably get the fuck away from her
I agree.
because she is not mature enough to be around you. Period.
But you ready for this though?
Okay, go ahead.
It's just a small little
Caveat.
Look.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
Don't make it the whistle on that one. All right. But sometimes we are in these spaces, in these public spaces, like on social media. And again, anything you put out here is for public consumption or, for people who are your quote unquote friends. So they follow you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you have some people who, again, want to engage you and tear you down, break you down and say that, hey, this is sassy. This lacks emotional intelligence. Or who hurt you? Oh, that'd be the one.
Who hurt you is crazy.
That'd be the one.
Because I have feelings. Because I don't like your activity, and I don't like the way that you're displaying that. It's who hurt me. Like no, like that's poor form.
I mean, me personally, I just hate the fact that people make it seem like that men can't voice their opinions or their feelings. Like everybody should be able to voice their feelings. And if I'm in a relationship with somebody, or we cool, I have to respect that those are your feelings and you letting me know how they made you feel or currently how you feeling. and vice versa. If I tell you how something made me feel, okay, that's my feelings.
But
Yeah.
you know what though? The part of this that becomes very daunting and tiring is just like Kay was saying, it was at the expectation, because as men, we have for so long they had a stereo and genotype of what a man was: strong, silent.
You're not supposed to suck it up. You a boy, don't you cry.
Right.
Cry.
But now that we try to be more vocal and more present, a lot of times it presents problems, especially within the household dynamics, right? Because the man was supposed to, quote unquote, be the provider. He was the one that had the job, making the money. She was at home raising the kids and everything. And now that the roles have, I guess, somewhat evened out or even sometimes switched, now you have boundaries that have been crossed in the household, that this is what causes the friction, the disrespect, and the disconnect. So I hear what you're saying, but listen, hear me out. How many times have we had conversations, or we've heard people who we know to have had these conflicts and conversations where as a father, he's trying to discipline the daughter, and the wife says, or the girlfriend says, hey, she's a little girl, you can't do her that way.
I don't know if I ever said that. Maybe like trying to give her a whooping.
That's what I mean. But even in that sense,
but I can beat my son ass, but I can't hit my daughter.
So
Well,
I'll say this.
Come on.
My mom did say that to my dad, but it was the type of whooping that he was doing, that he was giving me.
Why can't all women be equal?
So
that's crazy.
In this case, at this point, it was just me and my sister. Like, we didn't have our baby brother or anything like that. It was just me and my sister. So actually, both of our moms told my dad that. They was like, hey, you can't whoop them like that. Am I gonna put the specifics out there?
No.
Hell no.
Understandable. Yeah.
But in that case, like, I get why they said that.
Yeah.
But
now with my own daughter, has her daddy ever whooped her? Hell no. He ain't never whooped her.
And
she is the only girl he has never whooped her. Now, have I? Hell yeah.
It's hard for me to whoop my daughter though. She's 3, and I can't even see her when she get older, like actually ever popping her or anything. Like, that's just a lot. Like, I'll threaten her, I'll put the deep voice on her, I'll get real close to her, and she'll shrink up. But like actually striking her, that's hard.
But I'm gonna tell you what the biggest fear that a lot of women have. A lot of women who are very apprehensive about a man disciplining their daughter, especially if it's the father, it's like you're teaching her that it's okay for a man to hit her. And I'm like,
that's not
I don't agree with that.
But I've heard so many women defend it in that light. And I'm like, that's crazy.
I've heard women say crazy stuff like, you whooping them, that's like the slave owners did that, and that's what you're instilling, like trauma. I was like, have you? One of my favorite things I ever did ever in life. This woman, she called herself like Afrocentric. She started praying to like the Ashanti god. She was born here in Texas, right? But she went and figured out all the Ashanti gods, and she found her genealogy, and she was talking about whoopings. And I said, what you know about Anansi? And she was like, oh, I know about Anansi. I was like, what do you know about Anansi being the person that invented whoopings? And then she was like, what? I said, yeah, this is an African story as old as time. And he's the person that invented whoopings, but you putting whoopings on white people in slavery. That's crazy.
Right.
Like, you want to pick things for your narrative. Now, hitting your children, some children don't need to be striked. You know, I believe in gentle parenting for some children, but I know for me, I needed to get my ass whooped.
Okay, then.
I was bad as fuck.
Okay.
I wasn't even I was the kind of bad that I would do something and change one thing and think it was something different.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, my whole thing is you could discipline her. That's fine and dandy. And you can even, give her a whooping, but you can't beat her.
Well,
so
there's a difference.
Let's define.
Yeah,
because let's define. Yeah. Because in order to really establish the difference between whooping and beating, there has to be a definition.
Are you spanking her
And don't say spanking out of anger because everybody's guilty of doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, are you spanking her? But I think once there are like bruises and whelps and things that are going to take some time to heal, that's beating.
But so I'll challenge
beating.
I'll challenge that to a degree. What I would say is that whelps typically happen if you're gonna get a whooping.
Like for me, I bruise
I
easily.
bruise easy.
Yeah,
so,
I do too.
So bruising, that's another thing. Bruising means it was a bit excessive. Like
what kind of whooping are we getting? What kind of whooping are we talking about? Are we talking about the one where we just
yeah, I'm talking straight belt.
You're talking about the one where you be like, this gonna hurt me more than it hurts
Well,
you.
first,
or is the kid
Right.
bending over and taking a lick?
so first of
Which
all,
one are we talking about?
no kid
Are
is
you
bending
just
over.
swinging?
No kid is bending over taking no licks.
That's true.
Pause.
Yeah.
So V is in there going
Babe.
going
Yeah,
fed.
yeah.
So,
Right.
So go-
V was
go-
like, she was saying she rough on her daughter, and then
It's a point.
it
It's,
depends on what you did. If it was super bad, then And then Melvin says, and I'm not disciplining nobody but my kids. That's what those toys are for. I don't know where that was from.
what is that?
Look, I don't know.
It's
I needed
for
my
us.
You
my
need to go
ass
back
whooped.
up.
Look, I don't
know where the comment about toys.
Oh, the toys was about that other stuff. Never mind.
Oh,
Keep it going.
okay.
And then he said, and then V said, I'm a kung fu mom. I don't have a soft parent kid. I have a boo bop kid.
I'm a boo bop that ass.
And then not true. Sometimes people bruise from rubbing against the wall.
Yeah.
All right. So, but
If I hit the corner too hard,
but
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that whooping doesn't necessarily have to be the end all to be all.
No.
Mhm.
So just because you get a whooping doesn't constitute it as being a beating, right?
Correct.
But if I make you strip down naked and then whoop your ass, that's a beating.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I mean by
It's different.
defining. though.
what did I do?
We're not talking about what you did.
There's a level of I'm not saying that you just strip your kid down and beat them down. I'm not saying that. But
Again, that's why I'm saying
I feel the level of whooping that takes to
no,
what you do.
no, because a whoop and
I was
Melvin
born
said,
before y'all.
look,
And that's
whoopings-
what I was actually gonna say. What Melvin said.
What verbal whoopings last
Yeah.
long?
No, just you can actually verbally whoop your child.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what you did not tell you not to.
No,
No.
not like that.
That show
But-
take a long time because you got to breathe in between all of that.
Then when you be like, breathe, because
but
they said,
but when you get that first one and then take all the breath out
and
of
your back go.
Lord have mercy.
The whoopings they do never make me agile. Like my dad used to grab my arm and try to swing on me, and I got good at dodging.
but
Like he'd swing and I'd jump, he'd wrap the belt around his own leg.
but
You gonna whoop your own ass.
but what I really am trying to stress within that whole example
Yeah.
is that the fact that it's important for both parents to play equal roles in the growth and development
That's
of
true.
both sexes.
It should be a team effort.
So when one parent is getting involved, even though you might not necessarily agree with what they're doing, to stop them in front of the child, that's where the disconnect and the disrespect starts.
True.
So it's more or less like we can talk about this in private amongst each other as adults, but not in front of a child, because then you're putting the child in an adult's place.
Yeah, you making the child
What is happening?
like if the
That's
child is
ridiculous.
in the midst of that argument, they can see, okay, well, mama gonna defend me. So when daddy get ready to whoop me, I could just run to mama and she gonna say no.
Bingo.
Mm.
So look, so Melvin talking about Aunt Gail, and then hold on. So King said them syllable whoopings get hit so hard you go mute. Can't get nothing out. Just
Then when that breath finally comes,
Oh, shit.
so then he said, Aunt Gail lined everybody up, whooped everybody ass. Then Uncle Kevin came upstairs, got me out of killing room and told me to get in line. I had just got there like 20 minutes before, it did nothing wrong. And then and Jerry said, if I have to put hands on my child, it's because I already expressed the cause and effect of what. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. We're not saying that, the immediate response is I'm gonna whoop. No, it's if any part of
Something
prudent
leads up to that.
parenting,
Yeah.
there's levels of escalation to it, right? It's not just
Mhm.
you have to have a first line of defense and the verbal, right? And the redirection, and then the reminding, and then the reprimanding. And then you have to turn around and finally execute an actual consequence.
Right.
And sometimes the level of consequence matches the punishment, because putting you in timeout behind hitting your brother or sister, yeah, okay, it may make sense. But if this is like the sixth time you've done it, apparently it's not working.
No.
So now I have to exercise the next level.
Yeah.
That
Right.
means
Right.
you like those timeouts.
Right. You're learning nothing from the timeout.
I also feel like when you get a little bit older, right? There should be different ways to discipline people. I know for me, I have a lot of friends who are single mothers and they have older sons, right? Their sons are like 12, 13, 14. And they be like, keep teeing off on them, like really like tee out, punch them in the chest like hard. And I'd be like, why are you doing that? Because it don't hurt him when I whoop him. I was like, well, you have to find a different way to punish him.
This is true.
Because like you
This is
teeing
true.
off and punching him dead in his chest, what if he hit you back? Because he
Yeah.
only gonna take so much.
This is true.
Because kids at that age, testosterone coming to play, their brain chemistry is different, and they only gonna get hit on by so much. And then when you leaning into them like they a stranger, that's not looking like love.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Mine
know,
is too big to get a whooping.
you know when it really changes for boys? Whoopings change. Like, I would not recommend any woman whooping their male child at 8 or 9. Why? Because they've had their first growth spurt around that time and their hormones start to change. So the level of aggression is a little different. And so you may whoop them and it may not come off the same way,
Mhm.
which is essentially why some of these women are punching them in their chest and stuff, which is not appropriate at all. So you have to find another way. I would suggest letting their father or, whomever, uncle, grandfather, somebody disciplining them.
Right.
So that way that the message is not lost in translation.
I mean, it was still me having 2 sons. I did notice changes, and that's when I was like, okay, I gotta find something else, because at this point, at this age, like, you got a lot of anger built up, and I don't know where it's coming from. So let me see who I can get in here to talk to you, even though they dad was around, but still, like, let me see who I can get for you to talk to.
And you weren't really ready for this. They've proven that whoopings really stop working at 11.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you've made up in your mind whatever the case it is or whatever. So like really at 11, really at 12, you should really start to be exercising something else.
That's when I got my last whooping at 12.
See what I'm saying?
My mom tried to whoop me. I'm looking at her like she's stupid. I'm looking at her like, no, this don't hurt. Like, what you doing?
At like 13, 12, 13, it was more or less
I think my last whooping was actually at 16.
may have tried it, but it
and it was all because of what I did. But yeah,
then,
I was that kid that was like, you could tell me don't do something. Now I want to see why I'm not supposed to do it.
And at 16, I had weepons. Like, you can't strike me at 16.
I got jacked up one time.
I got ultra instinct at 16.
And Jerry made a good point. So we got to go back. So V around and talking about being Super Saiyan, but and Jerry said for sure. And let's say they don't end up with a woman that commits violence against them. So like, could you imagine sticking with that narrative if they get with a woman who beats them and they feel like that's love?
Yeah,
right.
That's wild.
I mean, I was engaged to a woman who used to hit me. Definitely.
You done been through. You need to write a damn book.
So her name was Brittany. She was the SG row. She used to whoop my ass. Yeah, she ripped my shirt off one time. I was at my sister's
tell
house.
her business.
I mean, there was a bunch of Brittany's that was SG rows in my school. But yeah, she ripped my shirt off my body one time, busted my lip and everything.
You can figure that out. Shout out to homecoming season. HBCU alumni.
Yeah. I definitely going to my homecoming next week, I think.
I went to TSU's this past weekend. Just popped in real quick, popped out.
I ain't inviting nobody.
I went to Houston, Tennessee.
I had a work event up the street. Went on, popped in.
You wasn't. You was fresh. I seen the picture.
No, I took.
You had the clothes in the car.
No, I had that. I actually wore that to the event. All I had to do was throw a shirt on top of it, and that was it.
Yeah, you was
took
fresh.
Took that shirt off, hit the yard.
I seen the picture. I was like, boy, that boy good.
So Melvin said Marissa called me one day and her and Lala was arguing in the background. Marissa's 95 pounds soaking wet with a ski suit on, and I heard her say she was gonna whoop her ass.
Yeah.
I told her to calm down. She got you by 35 pounds.
Yeah.
You know what? I would hate for him to be my baby daddy.
Marissa tiny
Yeah.
though. Marissa about that
Oh, I
mic.
would hate it.
I ain't gonna be able to get there quick enough to get off you.
Yeah.
Then and Jerry went to Spanish on us, so she said "pero la cancha." That's I don't know what.
It's a shoe.
Okay,
Throw
gotcha.
Throw that shoe at your ass.
Yeah. Okay,
L's up.
yeah. Show the chocolate. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm thinking it's chicle.
That's good.
You
Yeah.
think it's
No, yeah, nah, but
You hungry?
no, that was
He just said.
because Cam was damn, just gonna tell my business. I had a tuna fish sandwich.
I ain't even say that part.
I had one Snickers. I gave the other Snickers to Jamie. I had a bag of chips.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Jesus!
Oh my god.
My
I'm
bad.
gonna start crying.
My bad.
That was funny.
Anyways,
Melvin, no, yo no sé.
L-U.
Yeah.
L-U.
Um,
L-U. L-U. L-U.
but again, we just got to do better.
As people, we gotta give people grace. We have to have realistic boundaries.
Yeah.
If you do have some trauma, go sit down with somebody and take care of that. So you don't carry that through the rest of your life, put that on everybody else.
Absolutely.
What?
that saying black folks don't see therapists
It's
or
crazy.
what goes on in my house stays in my
That's
house.
crazy.
Don't live by that, man.
No.
Go see somebody.
Exactly.
It's actually starting to break down more, but at the same time,
It's our generation. But then you have shitty therapists too.
that
You'll
too.
go in there
That too.
and like you got to really find your fit. Like
Right.
I've been to a therapist who
Pause.
literally, I mean, shit. How you know it's not a girl?
Well, no, when you said you got to
Find your fit.
Yeah, how you know it's not a girl? I'm going to a therapist.
Mm.
She could definitely be my fit. She could heal me physically and you know what I'm saying.
That's your
mentally.
problem.
Okay,
I'm
anyway.
just saying she could. I'm not
Oh,
saying she
God.
will.
You know, you were going good, and then it just went.
Because
left.
they
It was my fault.
They
It
threw
was
me
my
off.
fault.
That's not
It
my
was-
Anyway,
fault.
say
was
what
my
you was
fault.
gonna say so we can go.
So I've been with I've had a therapist before, and her whole thing was just blaming me for everything. And then I spoke to another therapist, and they was just like, "Oh no, that's awful. Why would she say that?" And like she helped me dissect because I'm extremely accountable, right? Even in my marriage, I know where my marriage went wrong. I know what I did wrong. I know that she did things wrong also, but I know where I lack as a husband. So I can take my accountability and be like, I
It
didn't.
sounded like your therapist needed a therapist.
Definitely, she did.
Yeah.
But she was just a man hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? She just hated men. And you could tell.
Sometimes,
Yeah, he
sometimes they
ain't
can
wanna
be.
hate
Sometimes the
stuff.
therapist needs the therapy.
Yeah.
But you definitely should go to therapy, and it really, depending on where you work, sometimes your job actually covers that. You know,
Yeah,
it's
with them
something that you
EAP
should
services.
look into.
These niggas ain't got no jobs. Now let me
Oh,
stop.
Okay.
Everybody that ain't got a job with some insurance, you know, and it's gonna be,
Insurance
Well,
kicking
it's not even
ass.
my insurance.
you know, what are you talking
Insurance
about?
damn near takes
It's
$700
just
a month on my
something
check.
that my
Phew.
job gives to their employees.
Mhm.
Everybody ain't got a city job.
Hey, just tell my business.
Work
Everybody ain't got a
hard,
state job.
Mm.
Everybody ain't got a county job.
Man, I work for pharmaceutical companies.
See, look at there.
You know what?
And he ain't even got. They don't even offer that on his job.
It's crazy that I work for a pharmaceutical company and we don't have free insurance. Like all
See
the
what I'm
medicines
saying?
y'all
See what I'm saying?
No
prescribe.
insurance is
See?
free.
Yeah.
Right.
But like
Not
it's y'all job to give people medicine. Why can't y'all to give me medicine for free?
No.
So he say your kinfolk say you could be a great therapist. You can be a Joe Rogan level objective.
I can sometimes, but I like to play. I'm very facetious. Like with the women and stuff, it'd be jokes. I really don't be on that shit.
I feel you.
They do. Y'all have never seen me do that before.
Well,
Well,
So
that's it, folks.
when I exercise the proper way and I don't do extracurricular stuff like when I was supposed to hang out with the adult entertainer and I didn't, I stay here and hung out with y'all asses. I ain't get no props for that. But y'all be on my head.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah,
you
y'all
were.
was.
I
Yeah,
was.
we was.
That just goes show I don't be paying attention.
Now we were notified, but we didn't like mark our calendar like on this day.
Kevin's
KG's
gonna hang
going to
with-
be.
I
Yeah,
said I wasn't gonna be here because somebody
yeah
would
you
fly
did.
me out.
You did.
And then I decided that it would be a better idea to stay in town and be with my people and not engage with this person if I didn't want to have a relationship with her because that's what you was thinking.
Aw,
And then y'all didn't give me no credit for that.
that means we're special.
I love y'all.
You passed up a porn star.
Adult entertainer, but yes,
Porn star.
she did win an award.
She OnlyFans.
No, she's an OnlyFans too, but she did win an AVN.
Oh,
Okay.
she's up there if she
Yeah.
got an
She
AVN.
won
Now.
AVN.
I wonder what the award was.
Teach us all.
She won for best new actress.
Oh no,
Oh.
they just
Okay.
because they got all the little subcategories on there.
And she won best new actress and best sex scene.
Oh.
That's
what
just
was-
the
never
overall.
mind.
See, because
Never mind.
they again
Never
they break it down.
Hmm.
But
All right.
Well, damn.
Y'all
right.
have a good night.
Yeah.
Damn, you ain't even gonna say it right. Just gonna have a good night.
In life.
No, because I don't ever say it right.
Okay,
You said you was gonna do it.
I was.
That's what you said. You said you was feeling good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to another closure. We've come to the juncture where we're having another closure of the service tonight. This has been another Wednesday service of the Four Kings Podcast ENT.
Wow.
If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, comment. Cash App, EBT, Zelle,
Venmo,
PayPal,
Look what Melvin put.
Snap, Wick. We doing it all. Tenif. I saw these. I saw these. And shout out to the Sugarland Space Cowboys. That's what I'm repping tonight because we were the minor league champions. A
lot of people don't
A lot
know.
of niggas don't know that. A lot of niggas don't know.
A lot of people don't know.
Dropping the gems, hat and shirt.
Were you in the suite?
They beat the Skeeters.
I would tell you to go to the corner, but you already in the
That's
corner.
That's Stafford.
Fam.
Stafford Skeeters. They're cold.
Fam.
Look.
We'll talk offline. I'm not gonna do you like that.
Melvin.
In life, don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're elevated, celebrated, and appreciated. Four Kings Podcast ENT. We are out.
Melvin, wear your hat next time.
Yeah, nigga. Okay.